Hi there, Mr. President. I am your Homeland Security Advisor, and I am presenting a doable, realistic strategy to reduce illegal immigration in a way that protects Americans, saves money, and actually works. You know the saying that you say, cannot have a country if we do not have borders? I want to start with the border. Right now, our biggest issue is inefficiency. It's like trying to run a modern day company using outdated tools. Our agents are doing 2025 jobs with 1990 equipment. It's not 1990 anymore. And I think that our agents need to be more up to date with today's technology to improve our efficiency. My first strategy is to upgrade to smart tech. That includes we will be using drones, sensors, heat detection, and AI cameras. All, of course, with the cryptic technology so that it's harder for our enemies and our competitors to hack into our system and destroy any surveillance. It's the same as a business investing in better software to cut down on wasted time. My second solution would be to shift manpower the same way you would relocate workers in a company. You put people where they are actually needed. This will help with the over-exhausted agents, cluttered in the typical spaces that they are put. There are more spaces with agents alongside the deserts when we don't really need them there. We need them more in the entry points and around the entry points. And alongside the coast. My third solution would be to strengthen entry points where the real struggle with smuggling happens. And this reduces crime, saves money, and safer for Americans. With strengthening the entry points, that helps with securing our nation. And then if we can go into our visa system, honestly, this is where we can make the biggest impact and fastest impact as well. Our visa process is slow and outdated, and not to mention unorganized as well. Dangerous people can slip through very easily. And we've seen this recently with our 9/11 attack. They were able to come in here into our country, learn from us how to fly planes. The one in flight 175, that hijacker specifically, was still able to come in on a temporary visa while the paperwork was being processed. by the time the process paperwork was sent through and he was flagged, the damage was already done. Flight 175 was already brought down, alongside with what happened at the Pentagon and so forth. Many people's lives were taken that could have been avoided, like Christine Lee Hansen. Christine Lee Hansen was the youngest victim of 9/11 that was aboard Flight 175, as you are well aware. She was 2 years old, watching her father hold her hand, calling his parents on the phone, saying that the plane has been hijacked and saying their final goodbyes. That's something that we could have gotten to be prevented if we had the right technology and the right steps and the right procedures to do so. Our steps and procedures should be advancing as the world advances. But like I said before, we're being a bit too relaxed with our border control. We're doing 2025 jobs with 1990 equipment. It's time to upgrade. My first solution would be to speed up and strengthen the process with our visas, including the student visas. This will catch warning signs faster and without months of waiting to see if anything's wrong. With this, the AI would end up helping with the humans, the agents. They'll catch patterns way before we do, including spotting suspicious travel patterns. It's literally what they're programmed for. Not only that, but they will notice any fake documents before we do, including fake identities with fake names. And they will double check any names globally. And then they are meant for backup, not to replace our taxable, hardworking American agents. And my next solution would be to use secure identity verification and real-time alerts. Fast alerts of red flags with anything that's very suspicious should be just that, fast. But instead, we have to wait months to not offend people, which I understand, but at the same time, comfort versus efficiency, one is more safe than the other. And back with the AIs as backups, artificial intelligence will speed up everything, but at the same time, humans must lead by example. It's not time to sit down and relax and let the AI take over the human jobs. We should work side by side with AI in order to advance in our advanced world. And the next that I would like to talk about is our interior enforcement. Inside the U.S., we need a strategy that actually unites legal Americans instead of divide them. A divided country cannot run successfully. That's just a fact. That's a fact in any business, CEO, or franchise. My first solution for this is to focus on our high-risk offenders first, very first and foremost. This includes our drug traffickers, our human traffickers, our gangs, and the murderers with our violent crimes, including the domestic abuse, which can be life-threatening most of the time. Eliminating these threats raises property values, reduces strain on the police, and increases community safety. High-risk offenders cost us, American taxpayers, a lot of extra money. They cost us more with prison costs, emergency responses, and resources to survive, like our taxable food. Alongside with that, my next solution will be to turn undocumented people with clean records into contributors, not liabilities. Most of the undocumented people who fled to our country aren't looking to start a violent life here. They want a better life for their family. And as a United States, we should uphold that. We should lead by example. They want the all great American life. They come here to be prosecuted. That's not the American dream I remember being taught. With this, it wouldn't be an award. It's a business strategy. With this, they are becoming pay taxers. Like they pay their taxes. We know who they are, where they are going, where they are, like we do with our citizens. And we reduce black market labor. All and foremost, the government gets a profit from them, and that goes back into our society, back into our country, educational wise, infrastructure wise, etc. So in short, Mr. President, this plan offers to strengthen our border using smart tools, not wasted, overexhausted manpower. This fixes the visa system with faster processing with the help of AI, which catches threats way faster than the human eye could possibly do, which could help us prevent another 9/11. And inside the U.S., it treats immigration like a business. It eliminates the dangerous element and converts safe individuals into contributors. With also using AI as not as a crutch, but as a business partner, that's something we can profit from, alongside learn from. Right now, the world is in a race with AI. What country, where is going to advance the most and is going to be the most rewarding? I would say the most rewarding with AI should come from us, the United States. Because with that, we get to work side by side with it, which helps our people and the people who want to become United States citizens. With that, That's real unity. It protects Americans, boosts the economy, and brings unity instead of division. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.